Hello everyone, my name is alrightvicky and today I'm making a review on the Fifine K568 microphone. Recently I decided that I wanted to upgrade my setup, and so one thing that I definitely needed to upgrade was my microphone because I have a lot of background noise that you can hear. Like right now my PC's fan is running and I wanted something to eliminate that. So I decided to buy a dynamic microphone. I currently own the Razer X Quartz Edition microphone, as well as the Fifine T669, which I'm currently recording on. I will be testing all three microphones, and I will explain to you why I don't use my Razer X anymore and why hopefully this Fifine microphone will be the better alternative. So to start off, let's go ahead and do the unboxing of the microphone. This is what the cover of the box looks like. It's pretty. I like the little smiley face. They have been known for having like smiley face stuff recently. Like that whole condenser mic that's I believe like $30 has a little smiley face. I actually don't like the smiley face, but to each their own. I heard that that's also a really good mic. So this is the mic itself. It's pretty nice. It has Fifine on both sides. Ooh, I almost fell. Has Fifine on both sides. This filter, pop filter mouth thing that is not removable. It has a headphone jack as well as a USB-C port where you will be connecting the microphone into. So yes, this also has a knob that turns, which I'm assuming it's for the gain, and then a mute button. But it's not actually a button, it's just touch, as well as a touch sensor on the back to turn on and off the LED light, from what I've seen. I did my research before I purchased this microphone. So always, number one tip, do your research before you reach out and buy a microphone. It comes with a little adapter for your boom arm if you have one, but it also does come with a tripod, a mini tripod, as well as a shock arm, which I don't like. It's just, I mean, I don't dislike it. It's just so big and plasticky. Like I would have liked it if it was metal, even though their current one, this one isn't metal, but I don't like this one either. So it just sucks that in order to use this mic, you have to basically always have this attachment. But this is how it looks like set up. It looks nice now, but it's still like a huge like plate. You know, this is like a plate, and you only got like 80% filled up in it. But this is how it looks like. So now we're gonna test out the microphone. I am not going to put anything over the microphone. No noise gate, no noise suppression. It's just gonna be raw. And then we're gonna try it out with filters for OBS, okay? Alrighty y'all, so here's the microphone set up. It looks really nice. It feels good. I don't know what it sounds like just yet, so hopefully it sounds good. I have it currently at about 50% gain, which is pretty good, I believe. I wish this color actually changed too. That would have been nice if it wasn't just green, but it's okay. It's just a little thing. How does it sound? This is it raw. I'm not speaking directly into it. I'm speaking to the side of it. This is how it sounds like when I'm speaking directly into the microphone, and this is a good distance from the microphone. Hopefully it still sounds good, but I know that this microphone does suffer from the pop stuff. I forgot what it's called, but we can try that out right now actually. Peter Piper pick a pack of pickled peppers. Yeah, so that's that. And now I'm gonna hear it because I'm curious. All right, so first impression, I really like how it sounds. It sounds a lot better than my old microphone. It sounds a lot better than the T669. But then again, comparing the two, this is a small little thing. Like, we're going to compare them. Look at this little microphone. But in comparison to these, oh, yikes. I wonder if the microphone picked that up actually. Like I mentioned, there is no filter on the microphone right now. I don't have a pop filter. I don't have in-setting filters as well, like noise suppression, noise gate. I don't have that right now. So whatever you're hearing is raw audio. If you like how it sounds raw, then you're most likely going to like how it sounds with a filter on it. Because you can obviously tweak the stuff. This is going to be the worst that the microphone is going to sound because it doesn't have anything to hold on to. When you were hearing this microphone, it had filters on it. And you could still hear background noise because it's a condenser microphone. This is also a condenser microphone. But now we're going to run some tests on the microphone, such as keyboards, any, sounds on the side, background noise, and all that goodness. So I'm going to snap near the microphone to see where the most sound comes from. It obviously comes the most from the top, but I still want to see if it'll pick up from here, right? Now, I honestly don't expect it to not hear that. I really don't. I expect it to hear it. However, hopefully it's not that loud, even though I was doing it pretty loud. I actually want to see how it records when you are unboxing or playing with keyboards or something like that, because that's what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and change the microphone's direction towards my keyboard and see how well it picks it up. I just realized that I was muted. So now we're going to test out the mute feature because it just reminded me. Hey, how are you guys doing? I hope you actually, I'm very happy about it. So the rest of this video is going to be filmed with the microphone with filters because realistically that's how I am going to be using it. Microphone. There you go. Microphone didn't want to work. So this is with noise suppression and gate on the microphone itself. I don't know if it sounds good. I know that I don't personally use my microphone. Now you can't hear what. All right, so I removed noise gate because you couldn't hear me. I don't use noise gate for that reason. However, I did put compressor onto the microphone as well as noise suppression. So now it's hearing that, we can do other tests. This is how I sound like with filters. This is how I sound like without filters. As you can tell, without picks up background noise. I have a very loud PC. It's not super loud, but it's pretty dang loud where you can hear it in the background. I don't have my fan on, but if I did, you'd probably hear it as well. Now we're going to test how the boom arm and the shock mount work together because I do hit things a lot. I'm actually going to make a little background noise like... I'm going to compare the microphone to the Razer X. I believe this is a Razer X. If I'm wrong, I'll put a little edit on here. The reason why I no longer use this microphone is because it makes a hissing sound. And no one likes hissing while streaming. My followers have told me multiple times, hey, your microphone is cracking. Or it's hissing at you. We don't like that. I don't want a microphone that does that. And I can't even return it anymore, so that's fun. But I am going to do an audio test just with it because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm going to do a test where I'm going to talk like I'm Hassan Piker, who's right here all the time with his microphone. Tell me this isn't Hassan. You can even hear me breathing. This is a very close distance. I actually don't feel comfortable. I don't like this. I have determined that this is the best distance for me. For the microphone. It sounds very crisp, very warm, very round, and just good from this distance. And I don't feel uncomfortable. And if I needed to get closer, it's not that hard for me to do that, but I'm gonna stay back here because I don't necessarily want to peek on my microphone. Hello, this is how the Razer Siren X sounds like without filters. This is how the Razer Siren X sounds like with filters. This is how the Fifine T669 sounds like with filters. Overall, I am actually very happy with this microphone. It is really nice, feels good. It's not as expensive as a Shure microphone, and it definitely doesn't sound like one either, but it doesn't have to. It's unique on its own, it has its own good points, and it does have a couple of flaws. But overall, it is something that you can get by with streaming at a budget price or a little bit above budget, but just right there where it's okay that it won't break the bank. That's a lot to say today. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, share, and subscribe, as well as let me know if you enjoyed this type of content, because I love doing unboxings, I love doing reviews, and I'm planning on doing more of those in the future. So if you enjoyed, please let me know. All right, have a good one. Bye.